Hello and welcome to the Calmcast, a time to feel calm and think clearly. I'm Claire Downham, the Queen of Calm, a transformational life coach. I was a burnt-out head teacher who finally made the journey to calm after years of trying, and I want to prevent you from having to do the same. The Calmcast is a series of short explorations, gently guiding you back to your natural state, which is calm and clarity. Just listen like you would listen to music, with an open mind and curiosity. There's nothing else to do. Now let's relax into today's episode. So today's episode, Enchanted by Life. And when I say that, I kind of mean just that wonderful feeling you have when you're just in a place of gratitude most of the time, I would say. And what I want you to know as you're listening to this, that this is not some illusory place that you can't get to. Because if you're not feeling enchanted by life right now, it might seem like there's too much that needs to change for you to be enchanted by life. That the people in your life need to be different, behave different, that your circumstances need to change, that you need to be earning more money or have more clients or whatever, have the person of your dreams or have the house of your dreams or the car of your dreams or whatever it is in order to be okay. As I'm talking, there is a hair that is really annoying my face, so I keep trying to pull it off. And I used to think exactly the same. I used to think, please world, stop being annoying, particularly other people. Please circumstances, be right. And what's interesting, as I say that, I realise that each time I got to the right circumstance, that wasn't it. I was speaking to a woman a few days ago who had reached the point in her business, in her life, where everything was exactly how she wanted it to be. And she was not in a good place. And a part of that, I'm sure, was the disappointment, the sense that I've worked so hard to get here. I have done everything everybody told me to do. I've achieved everything they told me would make me happy. And I still don't feel okay. And then there is this feeling of loss, this feeling that therefore we must carry on. We must keep pushing forward because there must be something else out there that is going to sort this out. Another few $100,000 in the bank, perhaps, a bigger business, more things being a particular way. And each time we get there, it's not that. Now, over the last 3 years, whilst I've been, since January 2020, whilst I've been exploring this understanding of the three principles, the world out there has got stranger and stranger. You may have noticed I was utterly grateful that I had been seen enough of the inside out understanding by the time March 2020 came along, that I was more than okay going into the strangeness of a country where I suddenly couldn't do the things that I ordinarily would be able to do, and being able to enjoy that whole period of time. And this weekend, we just went with my fiance Bruce, and I took his little boy to a little farm near Thirsk where, we kind of went with the intention of hopefully seeing some baby animals, and we saw some amazing things. Like I say, amazing things now, because wow, we saw goat kids that were literally minutes old. They'd just been born. They were brand new. It is actually a miracle that I'm not here with a baby goat because I was like, can I get one in my coat? Because they were like this big and they were so cute. And I really wanted to bring one home with me. But I resisted the temptation, let them stay with their mummy. I saw a white peacock. I was like, wow, a white peacock. How cool is that? Baby llama. Some baby alpacas. I always forget one or other. I always forget alpacas are called alpacas. Just noticing this enchantment with those things. Just like I feel as if I was saying, can we come away from the baby goats? I could have just sat and looked at them all day and been utterly in a place of a wonderful place with that. And what I think is happening there is that my mind, everything is quieter. Everything is quiet in there. And so because I'm not caught up in this noisy space inside my head, I see more, and I am in this place of wonder. And I think as well, it's this place of connection. I see that I am the baby goat. That I felt all this empathy for the mother who was still going through the after effects of giving birth. And I was really empathizing with a goat because I've been there, not as a goat, obviously, but as a human giving birth, but also seeing that connectedness between ourselves and other living things and life itself. And what I would say, the only thing that's happened, and everything that's happened, in fact, everything that's happened in the way my relationship with the world has changed is inside. The world out there, as I say, has got stranger and trickier and weirder and more expensive. And, I'm growing a business, so there's a lot going on. But me, how I am most of the time, is in a place of enchantment with whatever it is that's there. It can be baby goats, or it can be a landing page on my website. It's all amazing. And what have I done? Listen to some podcasts like this, and I know because I speak to people that what I share here is helpful, that people find it useful, and that it helps them to see their way to experiencing more calm. And that's what I want you to know as you're listening to this. You may well be feeling enchanted by life. You may well be feeling calmer. You may well be just in a nicer feeling. But what I want you to know about that feeling is that feeling is inside you. It's not coming from me. I'm not some magical witchy person who can make you feel calm. It doesn't work that way. All that's happening, I think, in my way of describing this, is that you're taking a few moments to listen to me, which means you are not inside your head listening to the noise of your thinking. listening to the future that you're making up, or sitting in the past of your previous mistakes or other people's previous mistakes, or whatever else in the past we may sit with. So for a little time, you're just in the present moment. You're listening to me. And as a result of that, the noise that was covering over your well-being, the noise that was covering over your calm, has just fallen away. So maybe, and I don't often do this, but maybe just now, while you're feeling this way, just look around you and be enchanted by everything that is around you. Even if that's just starting with a phone or a computer where you're watching this or listening to it. I don't know why this session is making me particularly emotional, but if I don't have like a tear every couple of weeks on here, that it's not a normal Claire. So now you can hear me pulling a tissue out if you're just listening. Like, what happens if you just look around you right now at what is here and now around you? Can you be enchanted by it? Can you be present with it? For those of you who are just listening right now, I'm having a little cry, which is good. I'm fine. So I guess what I'd like to finish with is that the capacity for every one of us to be enchanted by life on a moment by moment basis is available, is already inside you, is already the essence of who you are. Peace, love, wisdom, all those things, calm. It's who you are. And that sometimes we need some help. I got some help to help it to be revealed. And that is the help I give. So maybe you'd like some help having it revealed. And if you would, then you know where I am. Somewhere around here, there will be a means to contact me. And let's just start with seeing if I can help you. No one has to live in a place of suffering. Everyone has this capacity to be enchanted by every moment of our lives. That is available, and I would love to help you reveal it. So I'm going to go off and sort my mascara out now. Sending lots of love. Take care, every single one of you who's listening to this. Thank you so much for listening. There's nothing to do now but bring some awareness to how this is working out in your life. Listen regularly to experience longer and longer periods of calm. This has been the Calmcast with Claire Downham, Queen of Calm. Take care and keep listening.